ويصور كل شيء عم يصير بالشارع.
Therefore, citizens were compelled to carry their own mobile phones, cameras, whatever they have at hand to document those demonstrations and those protests against the regime on their own.
وطبعا عن طريق مواقع التواصل الاجتماعي واليوتيوب وغيرها عم نوصل للمحطات الإعلامية العالمية والعربية شو عم يصير داخل سوريا.
However, utilizing social media, especially YouTube, we succeeded of reaching out and sending our footage to international stations and media outlets within the region in terms of Arabic media outlets and also those foreign and Western media.
وباعتبار انه هو يعني حيكون المراسل الوحيد للداخل فاعتمدوه القنوات وبلش من هون مهمة الصحفي السوري اللي لازم عن جد يوثق كل شيء عم يصير داخل سوريا وهي مسؤوليته الوحيدة.
As a result of these circumstances, right now we depend heavily on correspondents from within the country, and we have the emergence of the Syrian journalists doing this role to document what's going on in the country, and the outside world is depending on their coverage and their footages of what they send outside.
طيب الزميل كمان حيكمل عني.
My colleague will continue.
أنا أوافق بالكلام اللي تكلمت فيه زينة.
I agree wholeheartedly with what my colleague Zena just mentioned.
وأريد أن نلخص الصعوبات على الأرض ما هي بالنسبة للصحفيين.
And let me summarize some of the difficulties and risks taken by the journalists on the ground.
نواجه تحديات من قبل النظام.
First of all, there's a lot of obstacles that are put in front of them from the regime itself.
النظام يعتبر أن حرية الإعلام هي العدو الحقيقي له لأنها تكشف مدى إجرامه.
Because the regime takes the role of the media very seriously and considers media or citizen journalists the real enemy or the most crucial enemy to target, because that's how the world knows about the horrible crimes against the civilians.
لذلك بدأ النظام باستهداف الصحفيين والتعتيم الإعلامي الكبير على ما يجري في سوريا.
Therefore, the regime targets journalists and at the same time blocks the rest of the country from knowing what's happening by having some kind of a blockade or hiding the news to the rest of the population.
وأحيانا نواجه تحديات لوجستية في المناطق المحررة.
Sometimes we find some logistical difficulties in the liberated areas.
بسبب أن الثورة السورية لا قائد لها.
This is people's revolution, doesn't have leadership.
مما خلق مجالس محلية موجودة في المناطق.
And when we say leadership in terms of identifiable leadership, that gave a chance to create local councils.
فلا بد من موافقة المجالس لكي يعمل الصحفي بحرية.
Therefore, if you want to work freely as a journalist or a correspondent, you need to get the approval of those local councils. At times also you need to take the permission or approval from the Free Syrian Army.
هناك تحديات تقنية
And on top of that, there are the numerous number of technical problems.
مثل الإنترنت.
For example, the lack of availability of internet, communication, tools and equipment, cameras.
ونحن نعتمد بشكل خاص على الإنترنت الفضائي والاتصالات الفضائية.
We depend heavily on satellite connections and communications for our internet and media coverage.
والتحدي الأخير هو عدم وجود أدوات السلامة التي تضمن للصحفي أو المراسل سلامته.
Finally, we don't have those safety equipment and proper gear to protect those correspondents and journalists.